Alright, so right now I'm on my way to my first ever sensory deprivation tank, and I've been really excited about this. I've known about it for, I don't know, about a year, maybe more. I've just heard the term brought up and how beneficial it is and just how of an experience it is, and just you just come out on the other side very clear and grounded, and it's almost like a healing process for the mind. I've been researching and just watching some videos about it and just what to expect. I'm going in with a very open mind. There's not like a certain theme of thoughts I want to think about. I'm just gonna try to be calm, follow my breath until I go into the zone and kind of drift off. I just want to kind of vlog it and look back on it, and maybe you guys could learn from it and maybe want to try it yourself. So yeah. All right, just arrived to the Fadeaway Flotation Center. I'm not gonna lie, there are slight nerves going through my body right now, but I think it's more of an excitement. If you guys that don't really know what sensory deprivation is, basically what you do is you lay in this little pool of water that has hundreds of pounds of salt soluted into it. This tank that you're in is completely shut off on all edges, so there's no light. The water you laying in is set to your body temperature, so it feels like it's just you and your mind, and that's really the main impact of this experience, is to kind of sort out all of the thoughts in your mind and to come out really clear with a lot of clarity. And I'll kind of show you what it looks like inside the room when I go in. And yeah, I just kind of need to gather myself before I walk in and start this thing. Alright, so I am in the flotation room. That's the tank right there. I'm gonna have to shower beforehand because they want, your body to be fully clean before you enter the water, just so it doesn't like disrupt the solution. They have earplugs here, some Vaseline just if you have open cuts. I'm very excited for this. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna, take a shower and begin my experience in the sensory deprivation tank. All right, so I'm all showered up. This is what the inside of the tank looks like. It's very dark right now, and that's with the light on, I think. Yeah, I have my earplugs in, and I'm about to be in here for about 90 minutes, so wish me luck. I've just awakened from the sensory deprivation tank, and wow, that was an experience. I'll talk about it more once I shower and dry off. All right, it's kind of difficult to describe what I had just experienced, but I'm gonna try to as best as I can. When I first started laying down and trying to get relaxed, it felt really hard to breathe. I think it was just the humidity in the tank, but as the minutes went by, I started to get a lot more present. So present, and so aware that I could hear my heartbeat so loudly. I've never been able to sense my heartbeat so vividly as I did in that tank. So I was breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. Of course, my thoughts would take me away somewhere and distract me. And the thoughts I was really experiencing were just these random, blurs of this, that, and the other. There wasn't really a main thing that my mind was focused on. It would just switch to something else, and I would just try to keep myself in the present moment. I think about an hour in to of the session, I began to, I wouldn't say hallucinate, but just kind of have a lot of visualizations in the tank. So I never really knew when my eyes were open or closed because the tank itself was pitch black. So I would have my eyes open, and then, like, even though it was pitch black, it seemed like blackness was going around my peripherals, and it kind of felt like I was shooting into space, and there was these little white specks, and it was almost like I was soaring through space. It was incredible. Like, I saw these stars pass by me, and there was no real meaning to it, but I just felt so disconnected from my body. I've never felt so separate from my body than what I just experienced. It was like my soul had left my physical body and was in this endless void of blackness. In my mind, there were times where I felt like I was almost spinning in circles, like there was a whirlpool underneath me, and I was just kind of spinning in circles. It was insane. Towards the end of the session, they start music, and this music slowly faded in. The feeling of me just sitting up was so surreal. It was like I had dropped back into my physical body, and I had awakened into this new body. And I just felt so light and refreshed and rejuvenated. It's almost like you had the best sleep ever and you had just waken up. That's how I felt. But right now, I'm just feeling so happy and grateful and overall just rejuvenated. So, yeah, if you want to do a sensory deprivation tank and you're in the Des Moines Metro, come to Fade Away Flotation Center and you'll have a great time. Other than that, that's all I have. So, bye.